Hey guys, welcome back to Sword of Mana. In the last episode we got to this mana statue which pretty much marks the, well, I guess kind of the halfway point of Jad Desert. And in this episode we're going to continue with the Jad Desert, hopefully finish it up, and then move on with our lives. So, coming up here actually is a pretty decent spot to look for the glittering helm that Vega wanted back in Jad, the town of Jad. It's actually on this screen right here, because I'm fairly certain there's a cockatrice or two. Here's a cockatrice, okay. There's a cockatrice or two around here. I'm pretty sure they spawn back here as well. Let me grab this treasure chest real quick. It's an angel grail, awesome. But something you have to watch out for here is if you're here on Luna Day, the moon cyclops has a chance of showing up here. I think only at night. Yeah, only at night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of, well, it's going to probably end up being a little bit of grinding, even though I just leveled up now. I'll do that after I'm done. I'm going to kill this cockatrice, see if it has the glittering helm, and if I don't get it, then I'll just get it off screen. Okay, I didn't get it. I'll just get it off screen and I'll meet you back here in a sec. Okay guys, I'm back, and I managed to grab the glittering helm without too much trouble, although I had to reset once because I actually got up to level 36 at one point before I managed to grab it. But here it is, glittering helm, so that's all we really need now. Now we just need to make our way through the rest of the desert. Now this part's a little tricky because well, there's a bunch of treasure boxes, but only one of them is real, and you can kind of bait them to tell. Yeah, there's a polter box. I think this is the real one. Yep. And it contains some grand steel. The rest of the treasure boxes you see in this part are polter boxes, and since Duke is already overleveled, I'm not going to bother with them. But bash trait weapons, what would be the best magic against them right now? No magic, probably. But, yeah, shouldn't be too much difficulty. So, I have a mini rant to go on right now, and it's about ghetto video game rental places. Now, earlier I was trying to do a... Oh, hello. I was wondering, are there renting enemies around? This is a Sand Scorpio, or Sand Scorpion I think it's called. Let me see here. Sand Scorpio. It's that one rare enemy I was talking about. Like I said, gives a ton of experience. Kind of difficult to kill. I believe it can poison you, just like the cobras can poison you, or venom you, or whatever, and obviously slash trait weapons are not getting the job done. What about the bow? Nope. Maybe this is the guy. Maybe this is the guy that I marked down in my notes as being difficult to kill because he... Amanda, would you stop being retarded and hitting... Never mind. Yeah, this is probably the guy I marked down. Oh. Never mind. He's weak to bash weapons, so bash him. There's another rare enemy I believe you can find in this area specifically, or maybe it's just in the caves. It's called Silk Spitter, and that's another thing. These guys give really good drops, along with their excellent experience count. Sand Scorpios drop honey elixirs, and I believe Silk Spitters also drop honey elixirs. Like you saw, I just got one there. Let me just take a look at it real quick since it's the first one we've got. It recovers all HP, so that's a really good item, and I suppose you could farm them from those guys as opposed to getting, like, you know, dice berries and honey onions and all of that stuff. But really, they're not that worth it. And besides, they don't appear that often. As you can see, they only appear, I think they only appear 5% of the time, kind of like the Cyclops that appear in the various areas. So you might want to just avoid grinding. So, anyway, mini rant about video game rental places. Never ever ever rent a video game that you are attempting to collaborate with someone using. Like, do multiplayer stuff with someone else on YouTube with. Never ever rent it from a ghetto-ass video game rental place, because it is very likely that it will not work and you'll end up getting pissed off. trust me, I have learned from experience today. And although I have seen it happen before, the video game rental place that I rented the game from has had this problem and of chronic freezing. I don't know if it has something to do with the seal that they stick on the game, on the inside part of the game disc, and that like deteriorates the game or makes it so it can't be read or something like that. But regardless of that fact, the game disc that I was attempting to collaborate with someone with, oops, that's not effective, did not read on my Nintendo Wii today. And I was attempting to do something with another good friend of mine off of YouTube, TalonJ13. Didn't work out so well because the game couldn't be read 4 straight times, and just a hassle. So, take my advice, do not rent from cheap, ghetto-ass video game rental places. They will not help you in the long run. So now that my mini rant is over and we go back out here in the very dry heat and the pink-orange atmosphere that looks so ridiculously crazy on my TV because I forgot to readjust the color balance from the last time I played James Bond 007 Nightfire. Let's head back to that area. Now that we've pressed that button, I didn't show it on screen, but there is a sand cascade in the top right corner of the Polterbox maze that was over there. Man, how many hits is this guy gonna take? There was a cascade up there that we couldn't get into before, but now we can because we hit that button. And that other button that we hit a little while ago in the back of the gin area, that was what made the cascade down there not, well, cascading anymore. If we hadn't hit it, then we wouldn't have been able to get into it, and then we would have had to go all the way back and done it anyway. So there'd be a sand cascade right here, but there's not, so now we can head inside. Now there is a very famous and very problematic glitch with this room that can potentially screw up your possibility of getting the best accessory in the game very, very easily. So, and it has to do with this hole behind the mana statue. We will get to that later because we have no way of doing anything with that hole yet. But we will get to that later. Actually, I don't want to pray yet. I want to get out my bow first. So, as you can see, there's a golden mana statue here, so you probably want to pray to the mana goddess, because they don't just throw golden mana statues here if you're not going to face a boss. Well, I guess that's not exactly true of this area, since... well, I'll tell you in a sec. Anyway, let's go in here. Oh, there's Medusa. Where's Lester? Stop what? Oh, we scared the birds away. She's not going to be too happy with us. We don't even have your brother here, though, Amanda. How is she going to change back to normal if he's not here? Uh-oh. Yeah, really, it's like everything stopped in here. Maybe that's why it's all monochromatic. Boy, that wasn't a username reference at all. Amanda, come on. Snap out of it. I mean, I know you're desperate to have your family back, but if you do this stupidly, this isn't going to work out. Is that Lord Granz's loot? Back in the episode when we met Medusa, I was gonna say, how Medusa is Lord Granz's wife and all of that stuff, but I think we've already known that from before. If not, there you go. Amanda, desperation is not going to get this problem solved. We have to take this like diplomats, or else she's going to make mincemeat out of us. We're not taking your memories. I thought that they already took that from you. What are you doing? I think she just bit Amanda. That's not kinky at all. Well, here's where really Duke learns about it, but we already learned about it from Elena's story. Whoa! She turned into, I guess, Medusa. Medusa is a hero-only boss, and she is... Whoa, that's not effective. Why did I think I needed a bow? Anyway, Medusa is a hero-only boss, and she is quite a bit difficult. She doesn't have a lot of HP, but her attacks do a lot of damage, and that little beam right there can petrify you, as Amanda just found out the hard way. She can also summon these snakes, which can poison you if you don't get rid of them, and that's kind of annoying. Oh god, I'm gonna get petrified. I don't want that. But yeah, you can do some pretty fair damage to her. Ow, ow, ow. Get out of here. Oh, okay, it's dead. You can produce some pretty fair damage to her with slash trade weapons, so you may want to consider that. Oh, man, it's petrified again. She's not too difficult, but she's easier with magic, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, took you guys long enough. Jeez. I guess Lester's here now. Yeah, well, I've got Healing Light. Matter of fact, Duke's Healing Light is better than Elena's at this point. Just by a bit, but still better. You alright now, Medusa? Yeah, you can't waste your energy. We don't want you dying on us. What do you mean? You're going to live! We gave you Healing Light, you should be alright. Although, you are Mavolian, so I don't know how much different that is for you as it is for human beings. It's right here. I did. Are you sure? I mean, it's your loot. It was his sled. No. Thinking of something else. What? Oh. Well, is that like the cure? It's kind of weird. Okay. Well, as long as you're sure. I mean, I hate to see you go, but really, if it's the only way to get them to, you know, come back, then I suppose it's the only way. Oh. So the song was like the, retrieval cue for her. Well, that's nice. Oh. Well, he's, That's a white lie. What did you say? No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, Medusa. Well, she might be okay. I mean... Medusa? Oh, man. As if Duke almost dying wasn't enough, now someone really died. Why does this have to happen? Oh my god, that's the worst coincidence I've ever seen. Devious, it's not what it looks like, Devious. Like seriously, she didn't... Oh no, well, wait. Oh, you jerk, why did you take her away? How are we gonna get Lester back? Devious, come on! Oh, Gernda? I guess we know why he changed his name. That's a name only a mother can Oh, wait. I might have just pissed him off more. Damn. They didn't betray your mother! If they had used mana power, the world political balance would have fallen apart, and we would have had another Vandal. Can't you understand this and get it through your thick skulls, you bull-headed shits? Your feelings cloud your judgment. Your feelings are clouding your judgment right now, Devious, so you can't say anything. Yeah, you had your hands full with your father, so... This is great. This is just awesome. It wasn't me. It was Bogard. Kill him. Oh. Well, that didn't take much. Where did you put him? Come on, bring him back. No. We killed her out of self-defense. That's a viable excuse in the United States of America, Devious. I don't think I want any of that. Sounds disgusting. I'll bring my sword. That'll be more than enough. Oh, what? That was completely uncalled for, Devious. What did she do?